To demonstrate this queer coding, we can look to Disney. Take Lucas Grabeel, who recalls a conversation he had with High School Musical's director Kenny Ortega, where he said, "I know it's Disney Channel, so I'm not actually going to be gay, but I should sound so gay, right?" Then there is Hades. Tara Nieces of Pride magazine describes Hades' voice as fabulous and demands he be her gay best friend. Samantha Allen, writing for New Now Next, describes Scar's voice as brimming with catty rage and closeted frustration. But also that Jafar has a decadent drawl that suggests he wants to marry Aladdin. And that Jasmine. It is crystal queer. The villain must be gay in just about every Disney movie. But why is it that these Disney villains sound like they could have their own gay pride club? According to Hugh Ryan of Vice magazine, these queer-coded characters' sexuality is rooted in the Hays Code, a conservative set of industry standards set in the 1930s for filmmakers. That said, it wasn't enough to gently mock the non-normative sexuality of the villain. But if you were going to have a gay character in your film, they needed to be evil. And apparently freaking die! The Hays Code reigned Hollywood for over 30 years, but the effects of the code are still seen today.
Leaving Iowa by Tim Clue and Spike Manton. Honey, can we get back in the car? The kids are getting hungry. In a minute, dear. 2 things I will never forget. 1, you never met a historical landmark you didn't stop for. Wow. Says here we're standing on one of the first concrete roads. All right, family picture. Come on, get down here with me. It's so smooth. Mom, why are we here? Because he's your father. 2, you never met a podunk town you didn't stop for. This, he said, is why we take road trips. For the adventure. Look at this place, kids. The character. Mom, because he's your father. All right. Let's see what little treasures this town holds. Huh. A cemetery of war heroes, honey. Oh, fun. Think I'm gonna go to Main Street. Oh.
In Merriam-Webster's Learn About Bitch section, which coincidentally is the name of my autobiography, it states that the word bitch was used primarily to refer to the female dog up until 1675. However, there was a drastic shift in the meaning of the word, from its definition in reference to dogs to its now mainstream derogatory definition. Not so bitchin', but I wonder why. In her Vice article, Arielle Pardes reveals the shocking answer: women's suffrage. She continues, "That's right, that Susan B. Anthony bitch got the right to vote and men were not happy about it." And I know what you're thinking. Men not being happy for a woman's success, unbelievable. But we can divide the history of the meaning of the word into 2 categories, pre-suffrage and post-suffrage. At the time women gained the right to vote, 61.5% of the total occurrences of the word bitch recorded in the Corpus of Historical American English were in reference to the female dog. And in time, its derogatory usage would increase so greatly that its previous dog definition would become almost completely obsolete. In her 2017 study, author Von Huffinder tells us that just a decade after suffrage, only 24.7% of the total occurrences of the word bitch referred to the female dog. And in the most recent data, that percentage was a mere 1.3%. In another historical time period for women, second wave feminism, the word gained yet another meaning, one of self-empowerment. In the Bitch Manifesto, which will be the name of my firstborn child, author Joe Freeman tells us that a bitch is a threat to the social structures which enslave women and the social values which justify keeping them in their place. Yet, in the 2021 Netflix documentary, The History of Swear Words, it reveals that up until recently, Merriam-Webster didn't even classify bitch as an offensive word, like it did with every other swear word. That's right. Apparently, it was okay to call a woman a bitch up until around the same time they added twerk as an official entry.
I'm Catherine Donahue. I live in Ottawa, Illinois, and I have 2 children and a husband that I love. And we started like this. Tom, what time is it?
Well, aren't you the prettiest thing?
I think I'm gonna be late.
Katie, you're fine.
The time?
Guess.
Tom!
No. Guess wrong. I kiss you. Guess right. You kiss me.
7:15, 7:30, 7:45. Am I even close?
You were right the first time. You could stop a clock, which could be a problem at this new job.
The Radium Dial Company. Do I look like a girl worth 8 cents a watch? Who knows? Maybe I'll make more than you someday.
Ouch.
I want to know what it feels like to work, to be that person. I'm nervous. Oh, come on.
Katie, come here.
You are just trying to kiss me again.
For once, I'm not. Hey, I'll do it. You know, every day I take a picture of you just by looking at you, and I take it up with me there on the girders and the beams. Beautiful view.